of MLB 19 to so. This is ZD. ZD Zach Dawson from Zombie's group. Zombie live stream of his group, Pet Justice. If you guys are joining in, want to catch catch the rest of MLB 19. Either way, guys, baseball's not going to be back until hopefully I get a PS5 and take down the #1 seed later this week. Hopefully by the end of the week, and we'll see what we can do without any anything less temporarily or something like that. Be sure to hit that red support button if you guys are new. If you guys are not new, in the same way between the two, hit that like button, tweet it out, comment, share it, leave a good estimate, respectful comment. If there's anybody in the chat today would like to also drop your channel links in the chat so you guys can follow each other, you guys can gratefully do so anytime you'd like. As anything for a good fact. If you guys also have Discord, you guys can friend me on Discord. Tell me you guys said hello, how you doing. If you guys want to chit chat on Discord, let me know. See if there's anything you guys would like to may or may not commit for it. Well, we've watched our videos in full, like them in full, share them, tweet them out today, guys, as good as we can. And leave a comment, and we're good to go. If you guys also want to vote for the idol, you can do so by voting Atlanta 29, Greatest Showman at 13. As it will be today, this will be Game 1 in Philadelphia, at Philadelphia Stadium. As it will be, guys, between left and right screen, as it will be the 22 and 30 Cardinals taking on the 28 and 25. 22 and 30 Cardinals know this team very well. The 28 and 25 Philadelphia Phillies. Game 1 in Pittsburgh, Game 1 in Philadelphia today, guys. On the mound for the 22 and 30 Redbirds this morning in Game 1 in Philadelphia will be Michael Watka. He has a 2 and 3, little under average win-loss record, 80 strikeouts of 1.61 ERA, and on the mound for the 28 and 25 Phillies. So I'd say the Fighting Phillies. Zach Eflin, he has a 3 and 1 win-loss record, 50 strikeouts, of 4.08 ERA. It's been taken down to the ballpark today. I don't think you guys are going to see baseball much longer. Hopefully I get the PS5, since it's Thursday it'll be 1 week. My ass doesn't have to be back until 8 o'clock on Thursday so far today, so we'll have today and tomorrow without any less complication. Guys will get easier news so far today too, as while we're at it. So, on the mound for the 22 and 30 Cardinals today, Game 1 in Philadelphia, it's Michael Watka. As you guys can see, between the pitchers, pretty much righties. You don't see a southpaw between, kind of like any baseball team. And that's Michael Watka, 2 and 3 record, with a 1.61 ERA. With any ERA is understandable. And that's the starting lineup for the 22 and 30 Cardinals at this point. Leading off is Tommy Edman, third baseman. Colin Wong's at second. Paul Goldsman at first. At left field, batting fourth is Marcell Ozuna. Paul DeZong at short. Jose Martinez is at right field, playing righty. He's batting sixth. Yadier Molina's catcher. Harrison Bader, not batter. Harrison Bader's batting eighth for center fielder as we speak. And batting ninth on the mound for the 22 and 30 Cardinals is Michael Watka. As most of them are righties, Colin Wong is a southpaw. So how is everyone doing this morning on this Tuesday morning? Hope you guys are well, staying safe, and make sure you guys are wearing a mask, keeping your social distance going, and we'll get a vaccine hopefully. But yeah, work yesterday was good. Actually, work last night was good, and stayed warm for the entire thing, and you can say things settles down and fight again. But ever since but either way, we had a good crowd last night. We had a real good crowd, and I was doing almost an hour and 40 on Watch Dogs Legion, in which Connection pretty much stopped me doing an error, in which, you know, the episode was pretty good. It was pretty good at this point. As I was talking to some business that were in the chat of which of these games would be the PS5 lineup if I get the top seed. So on the mound for the 28 and 25 Phillies today is Zach Eflin. This makes his 11th start of the season, 3-1 record, 4.08 ERA, 54 hits. He's also given him 16 walks and 50 strikeouts. And leading off first for the Cardinals is third baseman Tommy Edman. Number 19, batting 160, home run, ribby, and 12 stolen bases. But business is actually a good thing to discuss anytime. The first pitch. Up top, 0-1. First pitch down there today, guys, is 7:07. As it's usually anything that's a little more greater or anything responsible on that, according to the plan. But either way, it's all good. It's always coming down to any obvious source. I mean, well, I know Spider-Man Miles Morales is pretty much still getting the first spot for the PS5 as soon as they bring some good stuff back later this week in stock. But if it's GameStop or Walmart. 1-1, Eflin. At the bottom, 2-1. Giants won. Marlins nothing in Miami. I also did get a good enough sleep last night and so far this morning. Up top, 3-1. He is on deck next, guys. Nationals 1. Braves nothing in Atlanta. 3-1 by Eflin. To the right, 3-2. But it's all good. I'm off till Thursday, and it all depends what's going to be added to the lineup. 3-2. On top, that's a strikeout. Not a good strikeout, but that's the first out for the Cardinals. For strikeout by Zach Eflin. Instead of messing him with a K, it starts with 8s on that. There's the starting lineup for the 22 and 30 Cardinals today, guys. Batting third is Paul Goldschmidt, right-handed. First baseman is batting 167. His last 10 games was 2 for 7, batting 286. Anybody's a good power hitter, guys. Like anybody like this man. Bring up Colin Wong, second baseman, number 16, 199, 3 home runs, 5 ribbies. I think it's a left-handed batter too.
Here it comes.
Pitched by Eflin. 1-0 at the bottom. But yeah, guys, the only games that are staying right back, maybe to close out the rest of this year, is going to be Watch Dogs Legion, Ghost of Tsushima, Crash 4, and maybe Call of Duty has an opportunity. It all depends. I mean, I haven't played Call of Duty for quite some time. It's just that it's always a good shooting franchise that's been around for a long time. 1-1. And that'll be a pop-up to left center. Picks it up. Makes the catch. Second out for the Cardinals. A little bit short and sweet. Here comes Paul Goldschmidt, guys. First baseman, number 46, coming in. 167, 4 home runs, 8 RBIs driven in. Now, any batter deserves not to have any wasted time. That's for sure. At the middle, 0-1. The record between Goldschmidt versus Eflin, he's 1 for 9, maybe a couple strikeouts here and there. He's really not all mistaken. As it weighs in something good and medicinal. 0-1. To the left, 1-1. But my good old friend that was in last night, it was my good buddy Devin Boomer at this point. And Devin is considering the fact on that. I do have to agree with the fact that he thinks I should get Call of Duty this week for PS5. Maybe. Up top, that's a strikeout. Heated strikeout. And the side is retired. Go to bottom of the first. Game 1 in Philadelphia today, guys. As you guys can see, the crowd's in attendance. Cardinals nothing, and the Phillies coming up to bat. And on the mound today, guys, this morning, it's Michael Wacha for the 22 and 30 Cardinals this morning. It's like his last start of the season, 2-3 record. It's a little under average, with 1.61 ERA, 43 hits, 7 walks, and 80 strikeouts. Which I think it's any impressive between any pitcher. And leading off first for the Phillies His shortstop, Dean Segura. 290, 2 home runs, 15 ribbies. He gets a little bit of a directional plot. Up top, 0-1. I mean, I could maybe consider the fact that I can bring Call of Duty Cold War. Like it's Cold War for the PS5, but I just don't think I'm going to buy a PS5 or PS4 game right now. Not until, like I said, guys, you guys can agree with me in the chat. Not until I get the PS5, hopefully towards the end of the week. Besides, there's not any in stock right now, but very soon, you guys gonna be getting an outstanding, good, emotional surprise behind it. Spider-Man Miles Morales, I know I'm getting that for sure. I mean, I still have a small amount on it at GameStop, but I've been to GameStop for quite some time, and pretty much I haven't gone my ass to stop trying. 1 and 2. So I haven't. 2 and 2 already.
2 and 2 the count.
Well, 2 straight fastballs,
2 balls and 2 strikes. Comes Waka again.
Be interesting to see what he turns to.
And that'd be foul ball to right, 2 and 2.
And this will not be caught. It's a foul
but I think we should be okay. I still got a lot of money back there. That'd be fly ball to straight center field. Does not get the catch, but that's a single. And it's a single for the Phillies to start off today. To replay once again. It's one of the players trying to get a massive catch, but doesn't get a correct symbol. Runner at first, nobody out. Pitch by Waka. And that'd be ground ball to right center field. So quickly goes at ease, and that's a single. Single for the Phillies. To start things out today. Looking at 300 game that was at a bowling alley yesterday. And here comes guys, right fielder. This is another good hitter, Bryce Harper. He's batting .312, 13 home runs, 38 ribbies. In the month of May, 300 average, 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. Which I think they're good statistics. Wild card behind the plate.
Here's the first offering.
To the right, 0-1.
I heard so many pitchers
like I said, that's pretty impressive. First and second, nobody out. But if I had a 300 game, guys, for a little over 18 years, that would have been good. My point would be so proud of me. My love and I would start celebrating without the COVID-19 crap. But it's all good. 0-2, Waka. And that's a ground ball to center field again. As one of the teams is starting a little more strong. That's a single for the Phillies. Look at one more time. Yeah, that's down. That ball is down, guys. Oh, wow. 5 inches between the pitch break. And here comes Ray's Hoskins, first baseman number 17 today, guys. 262, 12 home runs, 29 RBIs serving in. Anybody that's a good power hitter has a good average. Bases loaded, nobody out to kick off today. We don't see that very often. Actually, sometimes or every once in a while we see bases loaded or get a little more straighter, a little more serious.
Pop-up strikeout, something to get you back
0-1. To the right, 0-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee
that's 1-2 at the bottom left angle today, guys. Icy news will be in just a little bit. Yes, we do have some good things involving what we're going to be starting with. That was actually 7 hours ago, so we'll jump on that just a little bit. 1-2. Swing and a miss. A much needed strikeout. That's the first out for the Phillies. First strikeout by Michael Waka. Excuse me. Morning, bad boy. How you doing?
An on-base percentage of over 500.
Welcome to the chat. Bad boy, I have a question for you. Do you have another account called Don the Bomb, or is that not you? I was looking to see who had that account yesterday. Here comes Corey Dickerson, 275, 4 home runs, 27 RBIs serving in. But how are you this morning? Top 0-1. Oh, he's just at work. Oh, that's good.
You know, hats off to the pitcher.
I wasn't sure if you maybe would have been down the bomb or something. Oh, okay.
He wanted to get ahead.
I wasn't sure if it was somebody else. I had to qualify it yesterday. Ground ball to second, and that's called from second, and that's out number 2 for the Phillies. Oh my goodness. But it's all good, buddy. Up next is catcher number 10, JT Realmuto. He has a 5-game hitting streak. He's 6 for 17 with an average of 353. Bases loaded, 2 outs. The pitch by Wonka. And keep himself in motion, 0-1. But how was your night yesterday, bad boy? Anything good? I mean, I do know a good old friend of mine, Dom. Actually, no. To the right, 0-2. What's his face? Devin told me that I should get Call of Duty Cold War. He said I should get some really good views off of that. So, at the bottom, 1-2. But do you guys think in the chat that I should get the game, or do you think I should stick with between Assassin's Creed Valhalla, taking on what do you call it? Taking on Demon Souls. That'd be ground ball to third. Picks it up. Throws the first as good as possible defensively, and the inning is over. And it's all good, buddy. Phillies driven 3. Go to the top of the second. Game 1 in Philadelphia, excuse me. Phillies nothing, Cardinals nothing. But we'll see what happens. I mean, I have 1 of 2. Due left for the Cardinals is left fielder number 23. Was Arizona? 147 Evans. The pitch by Eflin. The middle, 0-1. I mean, I have seen a lot of streamers in the chat, or outside the chat, get their hands on Call of Duty Cold War because of its campaign and well, plenty of good stuff in multi. And Devin, my good old friend Devin Boomer, guys, he thinks I should get it. But the campaign itself is not bad. So it's sort of 7 out of 10. At the bottom, 1-2. I mean, I would maybe strongly suggest I would get it, but it all depends. I mean, I'm not that bad of a Call of Duty fan. I always thought the franchise is good, but I don't know if I'm willing to be a little more strong enough to get it. But it all depends. 2-2, excuse me. Foul ball to right, 2-2. But what do you think, bad boy? Listen, either way, guys, I'm off till Thursday. I'm top 3-2. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, as long as we know what we have to do. Up next is Paul DeZong. He's on deck, 3-2. And that'd be ground ball to right center field. And that'd be a single. That's a single for the Cardinals. So frustrating as a pitcher. You make a Arizona with that single. But it all depends. I mean, Spider-Man Miles Morales is... I still guarantee that game's still getting the first spot. Getting that first shot. White Sox season staying put on 3 to 4 days a week. To the left, 0-1. And that'll bring up Paul DeZong. Shortstop. Jersey number 12 today. 126, 5 home runs, 10 ribbies. Runner at first, nobody out. But I told Devin, I said I'll probably think about it. I haven't thought hard enough yet. It's going to take a little more time. Race 12, Blue Jays nothing in Tampa. IC News will be in just a minute. 0-2 coming up by Eflin. To the right, 1-2. Since we're gonna get IZ News started today, guys, you guys can follow me on Twitter, send me out, tweet me out, leave a good comment. I have some great people. Bottom, that's a strikeout. That's a strikeout, and that's the first out for the Cardinals. You guys can say them out, tweet them out, leave a good comment, as good as always. Whether they're good or bad or average. You guys can friend me on Discord. Tell me you guys said hello, since YouTube has some new rulings, which I don't think I'm very fond of, but it's okay. Since my sister Phoenix and I were talking about it on Discord yesterday. Jose Martinez is 103 average. One at first with one out.
First pitch of the at bat.
The bottom 0-1.
That gets the zone for a strike.
But yeah, you guys can friend me on Discord and tell me you guys said hello. We've watched videos in full. Like them, share them, tweet them out, leave a good, tremendous comment.
0-1, here it comes.
To make sure YouTube doesn't take your likes or try to get back the perks on you or anything. If you guys also want to vote for the idol, guys can give me your first and last name information on Twitter. It'd be great if it'd be okay if you do. If you guys don't want to, it's all good. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. You guys can vote Aland at 29, Greater Summit at 13. But it all depends if one of you guys are right from yesterday. 1 and 2. The bottom, that's a strikeout. That's out number 2 for the Cardinals. Dropping a like, can't say I'm at work, have a good stream. Thank you, MC Cooligan. Thank you for stopping in, buddy. And giving a like, that's what I'm talking about. For those of you that let me try to rephrase it again. For those of you that do not know Zombie, he is actually the greatest of all time, the best who ever will be, save my sister Phoenix. It's always gratefully congratulating. And that'll bring up Yadier Molina at the catcher. 103 and 2 ribbies. He enjoys playing Daymar 1988, Resident Evil Revelations, and that'd be foul ball to right, and that's an out. And the side is retired defensively. Cardinals leave 1. We jump to the bottom of the second. Game 1 Philadelphia. Cardinals nothing, Phillies nothing. And due up for the Phillies, former Pittsburgh Pirate, center fielder of 22 guys, there he is, Andrew McCutcheon. 203, 5 home runs, 20 ribbies. Yeah, McCutcheon is a former Pittsburgh Pirate, but he's a tremendous hitter at this point. If you guys have any other questions, if not, it's all good. You guys can drop your channel links in the chat if you guys like. So we can help promote you guys, help promote each other. Because everybody's always part of the family. But it all depends. We can actually gather as good as we can on our channels. And that's why he's a good power hitter. And he makes the catch to left center field. And that's the first out for the Phillies. Alright guys, today's the 17th of November already. It's a little bit fascinating. So let's see if we can actually jump in our first one. Okay guys, 7 hours ago, Super Mario Sunshine on the Switch gets, as it usually gets, a GameCube controller support. That'll bring up Michael Franco. It's the baseman number 7, batting .215. The pitch by Wonka today, guys. That's for late. 0-1 up top. I haven't gone back to Mario on the Switch because, you know, probably I'm not gonna get my ass under it, but it all depends.
And this will wind up a foul ball.
Okay, guys. According to Anna Bankhurst from last night, I'll read the chat in a second. 0-2 by Wonka. 1 and 2. What's up, Leon? How you doing today, buddy? Welcome to the chat. How are you this morning? That'd be ground ball to the mound. Picks it up, throws the first, and that's out number 2 for the Phillies. Now the thing about this, I'll get to that in a second. Here comes the pitcher, Zach Eflin, on the mound for the 28 and 25 Phillies. He's batting 105. Red Sox 3. Wait a minute. Rays 12. Blue Jays nothing. And Toronto. Tampa. I can't complain. I'm a little off, but I'm tired. But I'm tired from work. But I'm a tough tiger. I'm just hoping I can get my PS5 later this week. But the bottom line is this, guys. Do you guys think I should get Call of Duty? Cold War. I mean, the last appearance I've had, the ground ball to first, picks it up quickly, and that's the second out for the Phillies. But what do you guys think, your honest opinion? Actually, that's 3 outs. Play 2 innings, go to top of the 3rd. Game 1 in Philadelphia. Cardinals nothing, Phillies nothing. Do what for the Redbirds next? It's number 48 center fielder, Harrison Bader, batting 110. Padres 2, Yankees 1 in New York City. But what do you guys think? Is Call of Duty worthy or not really? Or do you guys think I should keep it between Demon Souls and Assassin's Creed Valhalla this week? 0-1. At the middle, 0-2. Outs. As you guys may know, owners of Super Mario 3D All-Stars. Hold on, 0-2. And that's a strikeout to the right. And that's the first out for the Cardinals. First strikeout by Zach Eflin. Nice. I got Call of Duty. COD and Evil Within 2 is coming on the 25th. I was KZ play it. It looks good. Do you agree with Devin, Leon? Or do you think think your honest suggestion? The guys' honest suggestion right now that I should stick with Assassin's Creed Valhalla or Demon Souls. Because I do know Spider-Man Miles Morales is getting that first shot. For sure, after I get the top seed. 0-1. Bottom 0-2. And then Watch Dogs Legion will be added to that list. Crash 4 will be added to that list. And soon to be Game of the Year by December 10th. Ghost of Tsushima of every Saturday and Sundays. So it all depends. As the owners of Super Mario 3D All-Stars guys are now able to play Super Mario Sunshine. The bottom 2-2 with a Nintendo GameCube controller. As you guys can see, support for the GameCube controller, and that'd be a pop-up to the middle, and makes the catch. And that's out number 2 for the Cardinals. Back to the lead-up man, number 19, Tommy Edman is up to bat next, the baseman. Struck out his first time, he's 0-1. You guys really understand, I'm not going to blow it out for the second time. I'm going to get the PS5, and I'm still going to walk out, son of a bitch, like it or not. I've still got, I don't know if 45% will be enough. I'm still 55%, so then I'll probably get one this week. But it all depends. In Super Mario Sunshine, that was really up top to the right, 0-2. But it all depends. Was added to Super Mario 3D All-Stars version of 1.10 update. These guys did see an update of that on the Switch. And it's the same update that was added the ability invert camera controls in Super Mario Sunshine, Galaxy, and 64. I've played a couple of them, but I've never beaten Mario 64 since I came a little more extra closer back when it was the Nintendo DS system. Up top to the right, that's a strikeout. And the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cardinals. Game 1 in Philadelphia. We're at the bottom of the 3rd. Coming into bat. Phillies nothing, Cardinals nothing. Due up next for the Phillies is Zane Segura playing shortstop, number 2 in his jersey. He's singled his first time, he's 1-1. But Leon, do you think I still got this? Oh, by the way, at least you and I come a real good understanding on Discord this week. Even though you were actually telling a joke, it's all good. But did you see my comment on Discord in the chat by chance? But yeah, I still like Assassin's Creed, so I've never played Demon Souls for the PS3, but I've heard some good things. On deck next is Cesar Hernandez, 289, 5 home runs, 29 ribbies driven in. 3-0 by Waka. Up top, 3-1. But it all depends. And so are a few KVATs for those that are looking to play Super Mario Sunshine with the same controller that's been developed since day one. But it can only be played on TV mode, as it's according to that statement. 3-2 by Waka. Got the plate, swing, and a miss. And that's the first out for the Phillies. Second strikeout by Michael Wacha. But there is a Nintendo Switch Lite support, and that all button displays would not reflect the Nintendo GameCube controller. Furthermore, guys, players will need the GameCube controller adapter to use the controller on the Nintendo Switch. I think it sounds a little more classified to me, but at least there's no heartbreak on that. That'll be bunt to left. Throws the first defensively, and that's the second out for the Phillies. I think that's a little more understandable. Here comes Bryce Harper, right fielder, number 3, good legendary hitter. He singled his first time. He's 1 for 1.
Wacha looks in. First pitch on the way.
Coming up the plate. The bottom, 0-1.
In front of a changeup.
I don't mind the aggressiveness.
Wait a minute, did we already check out this review already of NBA 2K21? I probably am not jumping into that. You guys can check out a PC game. For those of you that do have a good, tremendous, lot of money laptop or PC, to the left, 0-2. Guys can check out a PC game from the couch in style, with the best lap board. You guys can bring that into play. Time you guys like.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Foul ball to right, 0-2. I never played any Assassin's Creed or Demon's Souls. Yeah, I think my sister Phoenix would know
now another 0-2.
Anything about that. I mean, I like Assassin's Creed.
That time, but he's able to make a
never played Demon's Souls, but I do know it's a little more different compared to what do you call it? Bloodborne, the Bloodborne and Dark Souls. Because I do have 1 of 2 copies of Dark Souls. Actually, no, of Dark Souls, yeah. And that would be Scholar of the First Sin. Was that game I've played in the past? It's good. 1 and 2. And that's a pop up to left, foul territory. And he makes the catch defensively, and the side is retired.
Phillies down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
We played 3 innings. We had a top of the 4th today, guys. Game 1 in Philadelphia. Phillies nothing, Cardinals nothing. Take your time, Leon. Due up for the Redbirds. It's number 16, second baseman, Colin Wong, coming in. He's 0 for 1. Up one with the target. The pitch coming up. The bottom left, 1-0. Every choice and consequence in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. You see, guys, this is actually my good old friend Devin was telling me about. He said I would get a lot of views if I were to go back to Call of Duty down the road. I mean, I would, but I don't know if that would be a satisfied question, maybe. A top 1 and 2. Took a little too long.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with
okay, guys, okay, right now, PS5 gets system update to improve performance. Hold on, 1 and 2. And that's strikeout up top. First out for the Cardinals. That's strikeout number 7 by Zach Eflin. According to those Scribbles this morning today, guys, Sony has rolled out the 20.02 2.2500 system update for the number 1 seed, the PS5. Hold on a second. That'd be ground ball center field. That's ground ball underneath, and that's a single. That's a single for the Cardinals. Paul Goldschmidt with the single down the center field. Padres 4, Yankees 3 in New York City. Runner at first with 1 out. I think he'll keep first, I would assume. It all depends. Up top, 1-0. Orioles 2, Tigers 1, and Baltimore. That'll bring up Marcell Arizona, left-handed batter, left fielder, number 23. He's 1 for 1. I think he's going to try to steal second, or he might be grounded out. Foul ball to right. 1-1.
Goldschmidt stands at
And
first
with the
one out.
update, guys, it's going to be weighted to about 866 megabytes. Which I think it's a good portion amount. Which you cannot beat an amount of megabytes between the PS4 or the Xbox One, between the two Xbox systems that have been out
Now
since
a
last week.
fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
And the specifics are known right off the bat. What the official description supply is it will really say behind that, 2-2. 3-2. Up next, Paul DeZong, shortstop.
Not a bad time right here to
125
put that runner in
average,
motion.
5 home
3-2
runs, 10
count.
ribbies
You send
is
the
on
runner,
deck.
and if it's a bad pitch,
Um,
it's ball 4.
As the system software, guys, will update, improve system performance. See how it's going to really look. And that the ball is low. And that's second out for the Cardinals. Oh boy. And they've actually contacted Sony for comment on what the updates should be changing. But ever since the PS5 was out on Thursday, 5 days ago, guys, they had unconfirmed reports have pointed to potential issues with PS5's rest mode, apparently.
So that brings in the power hitting middle
Top
infielder,
0-1.
Paul DeYoung. Strike one to
And
start
upsets
the
Paul
at-bat.
DeZong, guys, playing short. Number 12, Susie. He struck out in second inning. He's 0 for 1 in the ball game. Right at first, with 2 outs, excuse me. And had external hard mode problems too. The bottom 1-1. Whereas it actually is related to crashes, but this update may be an attempt to fix those problems.
Hitters will tell you, pitches in that
But
location
sadly to
are
that,
tough to
guys,
do anything with.
having tested it for myself, this update seemingly does not fix the download of a game called Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War.
Lays off the slider that time, 2-1.
Which it really is too.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat.
But I still think a couple of you guys in the chat from last night, I think you guys are correct. 2-1. To the left, 2-2, excuse me. There's also 6 super weird moments and Yakuza Like a Dragon. I don't know if Megan's going to be getting that, but she has been playing that already.
So look, now the pitch.
It all depends, and that's a strikeout looking. Massive strikeout, and the inning is over. Cardinals lead 1. Into the bottom of the 4th, Game 1 in Philadelphia. Phillies nothing, Cardinals nothing. Twino structure. And leading off, aka, should I say, due up for the Phillies, will be Rayce Hoskins, first baseman, number 17 today, guys. He struck out his first time, he's 0 for 1. Here's the target by Wonka. To the left, 0-1. Lego Super Mario Series 2 has an expansion set as a set for a overall trailer. Reds 2, Pirates nothing in Cincinnati. To the left, 1-1. That's pretty interesting. The Mandalorian, Kati. Hold on a second. I'll clarify that in a second. 1-1. Foul ball to home base. 1-2. That's a beats down the line. Nationals 2. Braves nothing in Atlanta. Same spot. 1-2. As the Mandalorian, Katie Sackhoff teases Bo Cannon and Ahsoka's history. But I haven't seen Clone Wars, so I pretty much wouldn't know much to clarify it. If that's a long article, no thank you. I'll probably watch The Mandalorian when my opponent decides it'll be a good time. And I'll double check. We also have a little bit of massive news on Cyberpunk too. Hold on. And that, in the bottom, that's a strikeout. That's the first out for the Phillies.
All right, so time now for the
Okay, guys, Cyberpunk 2077 will reportedly be 70 gigabytes minimum on the PS4, as the game itself will come into 2 discs. I'm really am not flattered with that, but it's whatever they choose. And that'll bring up Corey Dickerson, left fielder, left-handed batter, number 31 coming in. Line out his first time is 0 for 1. I mean, GTA 5 had about 86, what do you call it, 86 gigabytes. And that's foul to the left, 0-1. Red Sox 3, Indians nothing in Boston. Up top, 0-2.
And now it's 0-2.
Oh, outs.
Bases are empty, one man out.
Yeah, I'm going to clarify in just a second here of what's going on with that. 0-2 by Wonka. And that's a pop-up to foul territory.
Number 19.
And that's still 0-2.
But this will land untouched. The 0-2 once more.
Foul ball to right, 0-2. Brewers 5, Twins nothing in Minnesota. Minneapolis says Capital.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Foul ball to home base, 0-2.
A good job to get the bat on that one.
Doesn't keep less destructive though. Keeps it in hand.
Like
swing and a miss. Out number 2 for the Phillies for a strikeout for Michael Watka. Seemingly linked packaging appears to show that Cyberpunk 2077 guys. As you guys can see, it will come in at a minimum no more than 70 gigabytes on the PS4. With its physical edition arriving with 2 discs separately. Up next is Ketsa ZT Rio Muto. He grounded down his first time, he's 0 for 1. 28-25 Phillies. We're going to keep on track quite a bit. Walker with the target. The middle 0-1. Now the images, what they do appear on that screen, is to be the PS4 edition. But I still have the game itself, guys. I still have it pre-ordered. It's my last pre-order for the PS4 going forward. 0-2. I still have a little bit on what do you call it? That'd be line drive to center field. Makes a pretty good catch far away, and that's tremendous. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Phillies. We're at the top of the 5th inning today, guys. Game 1 in Philadelphia. Phillies nothing, Cardinals nothing.
And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with
but the images of what appear to be the PS4 edition, as it was posted by Reddit user Mikey Morphin. But the back of the PS4 edition, guys, of the game shows that the game will take up to no more than a minimum of 70 gigabytes on PS4. That it has PS4 Pro enhancements. It will support 1 player at launch, and multiplayer mode is coming to the game at a later date. I think that'll be a little more sweet. Due up for the Cardinals is right fielder number 38, Jose Martinez. He's 0 for 1. Well, what do you guys think about that? 70 gigabytes for Cyberpunk in the chat. But it does say multiplayer will be in a later date when they actually discuss something for it. The bottom 0-2. And that the game size is in line with 70 gigabytes of space needed. Also, not just the PS4, but also the PC. Hold on a second. 0-2. That's a strikeout looking. First out for the Cardinals. 10th strikeout so far by Zach Eflin. A separate image explains that the game's box comes with 2K Blu-ray discs, presumably, and in an installation and play disc, as with Red Dead Redemption. At this point, here comes Ketsa Molina. He popped out in second. He's 0 for 1.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
To the right, 0-1. I think it's a little more understandable too. That's a set of box bonus physical, I would assume. 1-1 at the bottom. And there's no rewards listed. Mark this out as the standard version of the game instead of getting the collector's edition. The same user previously posted promotional packaging and keyword code enabled Cyberpunk. The bottom 2 and 2. AR filters, as they were apparently sent to the workplace ahead of launch. So, I don't know. I mean, I think it sounds tremendous. I mean, I don't know if it's still going to be delayed to early next year, maybe. 3 and 1. I mean, it's only for them to decide. And that's a strikeout. Out number 2 for the Cardinals. I mean, 70 gigabytes, that's a lot too. Here comes Harrison Bader, number 48, center fielder. He's 0 for 1. Let's go have another one too. Hold on. To the right, 0 and 1. Royals 2, White Sox nothing, and Chicago, Illinois. Sandman Remastered is bringing back never before seen content. Now, I haven't played that game either. I've never played it. Long article. No thanks. 1 and 1 by Eflin. 2 and 1 at the bottom. Yeah, Harrison Bader is 0 for 1 so far. Guys can see yourselves. News.
Hit in the air down the
foul ball to right, 2 and 2.
And foul.
By the way, guys, you guys are getting an hour and 20 on Tony Hawk tonight. Decided to do baseball this morning. So that's actually no rush. And that's another strikeout. The side is retired. But it's all good. 3 up, 3 down for the Cardinals. It's on the bottom of the 5th. Game 1 in Philadelphia today. Phillies nothing, Cardinals nothing. Twins 6, Brewers 5 in Minnesota.
Matt, I had a chance to
so I still think we might be okay. Given 3 games with Spider-Man Miles Morales making its first shot.
He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some
There's no less guarantee.
It's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys.
Because I still strongly think that we're going to be just fine once this virus dies down. Hopefully, due up for the Phillies is Andrew McCutcheon, center fielder number 22 today. He's 0 for 1. Walker sets the sign. Pitch towards him. 0 and 1. You guys can see yourselves. News. Yeah, Cyberpunk. Yeah, Cyberpunk is still going to be a pretty good game, to be honest. I mean, I don't see why it should not be 70 gigabytes. The ground ball to center field, picks it up, throws the first defensively, 1 out for the Phillies. Giants 2, Marlins 1 in Philadelphia, in Miami. Then I'll big up Michael Franco. He's 0 for 1. Walker nods his head. Pitts. Ground ball to third. Picks it up defensively. Picks it up, throws the first, and that's the second out for the Phillies. Up next is Zach Eflin, guys, on the mound for the 28 and 25 Phillies. He's 0 for 1. Mr. Pitts by Walker.
First pitch on the way.
From the stretch. 1 out to the left.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark.
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be a total control diamond or something.
Now the 1-0.
I mean, how am I supposed to know? Up top, 1 and 1. Dying in or dying out or something like that. Yankees 5, Padres 4 in New York City. 2 and 1 at the bottom.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Okay. And also, my pun and I did get on the call yesterday, and she asked me if I was going to, what do you call it? Call or text. I'm like, well, bring your ass on the call, and I'll tell you what I think. Swing and a miss.
And the side is retired.
And that's the third out, and the inning is over.
6th inning coming up.
We played 5 innings today, guys, to kick off this morning. We're at the top of the 6th. Game 1 in Philadelphia. Phillies nothing, Cardinals nothing.
Coming to the plate.
Due up for the Redbirds is on the mound for the 22 and 30 Cardinals. It's Michael Walker. He's 0 for 1.
Ready to deliver. Here's
The
the
pitch
first
by
pitch.
Evelyn.
Tried to
To the right, 0-1. As one of the players was trying to steal the show, but all of a sudden, guys, I still don't always say it, all of a sudden, People's Republic of China!
Nope. Not close.
It starts
with the
saying, it
off-speed
starts
pitch
making a
taken
little
for ball.
dodo at this point when I say, rah ha ha ha. 1-1.
And
Foul ball to
it's
right,
fouled
1-2.
away. 1-2
1-2 coming up.
is taken
2-2.
for ball 2.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that
Yankees
slider
6,
array. He can't
Padres
just make
4
it a
in New York City.
non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start
Guess
that
my
a little
pun
bit
finally
more
got
over
the
middle of
installment.
plate to get that swing
2
and miss
and
on
2.
the outer half.
And that'll be pop up to
Hernandez
center
is
field,
there.
picks it up defensively,
Looks it
makes the
into his
catch,
glove, and
1 out
there's
for the
one
Cardinals.
gone.
Back to the lineup, here comes Tommy Edman, great stealer with bases, third baseman. He struck out twice, he's 0 for 2. Beyond the plate. That'd be foul ball to right, 0-1. Oh man. Up top to the right, 1-1.
Just off the black, and it's even at 1.
Fred, I am last day 4. I've never been to Bob Evans, maybe twice. With the advocacy group of Project Stir, so Bob Evans had some good food too. The way it should be. 1-2.
Got him.
And that's another strikeout. Out number 2 for the Cardinals.
What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan?
Which we usually see something a little more tremendous, not very often.
These days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming
And that's pretty much all the
right
regard for replays too. And the pitch by Eflin. To the left, 1-0. 1 ball, no strike today.
No hits to this point.
And that'll bring up Con 1, guys, number 16, second baseman. Beyond the plate, he popped out and he has struck out. He's 0 for 2. At the bottom, try to swing it and trying to get a little extra deep, but doesn't get the result. That's 1-1. 1-1 by Eflin, beyond the plate. And that'll be a pop-up to home, makes the catch easily, and the side is retired. We play 5.5 today, guys, to kick off this morning. It's up to bottom of the 6th. Game 1 in Philadelphia. Cardinals nothing, excuse me. Cardinals nothing, Phillies nothing. Due up for the Phillies. Shortstop number 2. Gene Segura coming in. He's saying on his first time is 1 for 2.
Pitch of the at-bat on its way.
The pitch by Walker. 1-0 at the bottom.
There as he lays off the breaking ball.
At least People's Republic of China doesn't play baseball.
2-0 now.
Well, usually when it comes to different countries, I play different sides of baseball. 2-1.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected.
Well, most of you guys get a different view or a different good substantial point behind it. But I'm going to have something to eat after I'm done with this. 2-1 coming up. Walker coming in. 3-1. D-backs 1. Rockies nothing in Colorado. Up next is Cesar Hernandez. He is on deck.
How aggressive he gets in the zone.
So far today, I've been up since 5:30, pretty much a little after 6. It'll be ground ball to first, Skyrocket. Gets the first baseman clearly, and that's the first out for the Phillies. That'll bring up Cesar Hernandez, number 16, second baseman, coming into plate. He's 1 for 2. Walker from the stretch. Here's the pitch coming in. 0-1 inside the signal.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into
Yeah,
the
and
count
also,
get
yeah,
us
my
something
opponent did
over
come
the
in the
hard
chat
plate.
yesterday, and she makes some good points. To the left, 0-2. She actually made real good points. Same with Devin, and who else? I mean, there was a good crowd yesterday, last night. That'd be fly ball to left center field, makes the catch, and that's the second out for the Phillies. Here comes the power hitter that anybody can get. It's Bryce Harper, number 3, right-handed batter. He's 1 for 2.
First offering on its way.
Walk out from the stretch.
This should end the
Ground
inning
ball
as
to
it's
center
sent out
field,
to
plus to the second. Throws the first for the third out, and the inning is over.
3 up, 3 down.
3 up, 3 down for the Phillies. Go to top of the 7th inning. Game 1 in Philadelphia. Phillies nothing, Cardinals nothing. You guys can follow me on Twitter anytime you'd like. It's ZD Zach Dawson. You guys can send me out, tweet me out, leave a great comment. And stay informed, stay connected. For Zombies Group, the best of all time. You guys can also say hi on Discord. You guys can send me a friend request anytime you'd like. Tell me you guys said hello, and let me know if you guys want to vote for the idol too. That's a great way to do so. 22 and 30 Cardinals. We're gonna stay in the moment. When we watch videos in full, like them, share them, tweet them out, comment as good as you guys can. That'd be a fly ball to right center field. Makes the catch defensively. 1 out for the Cardinals. But either way, guys, Orlando's at 29, Greater Summon at 13. Guys can vote anytime to next year. Because Marcel Arizona, 1 for 2. Cup 6, Astros 1 in Houston. And if you guys also want to drop your channel links in the chat, would like to come up here, Zombies Group. I don't know when my assistant Phoenix is going live next. Oh, wait a minute. I think it's going live sometime this morning. 1-1 at the bottom. I mean, I think so. Here's the bullpen, Hector Neris and Jose Alvarez for the 28-25 Phillies today. 1-1 by Eflin. The bottom, 1-2. But I still think we should be safe and good to go between the other things for sure. 1-2. 2-2 up top. No less circumstances. 2-2 coming up. And that's an unforgettable strikeout. Second out for the Cardinals. 14 strikeouts already by Zach Eflin.
Great command, great location, and the big key with 2 strikes.
Holy cow.
The zone.
Well, that's good. The pitch by Eflin. 1-0 to the right. And that is Paul DeZong, bringing up Paul DeZong today. Shortstop, number 12. 2 strikeouts is 0 for 2. As anybody doesn't have tremendous strategy. Good stuff, actually. The bottom, 1-1.
That time it's 1-1.
There we go. 1-1 by Eflin. Sees the target. That'd be fly ball to left center field, and racing back, and it's gone. It's like a gunshot trying to go to the field. Solo shot by Paul DeZong, 372 feet. He is good at shortstop today, guys. It's gone. Goodbye. Hallelujah. As it strikes first, it's 1-0 Cardinals. Top of the 6th. Game 1 in Philadelphia. Look at Paul DeZong's hit, guys. That's a solo shot by Paul DeZong. It's gone. The deep left center field. You drop a bullet, it gets down. 1-0 Cardinals. Top of the 7th. 2 outs. Game 1 in Philadelphia.
As he'll try to hold back on
at the bottom, 0-1.
for the first strike.
And that'll be Jose Martinez, right fielder, number 38, up the bat. 2 strikeouts, he's 0 for 2. Oh my goodness. 0-1 by Eflin. To the left, 1-1.
If you're gonna have
You know when you see that,
game,
good, tremendous, anything for sir.
0-2, he's
As any of that says, welcome to try. Any of them is welcome to try. So 1-1 pitch by Eflin. Gets the target. Here's the pitch. To the left, 1-2. One of the players try to get a little something clear, but you can't get that too quick if it's not raising or on raise at any moment. 1-2. 2-2 to the right. That's curveball behind the plate.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Something about getting a PS5 down to these states. That's strikeout looking. And the side is retired. And that's Partizan with a solo shot to deep left center field, guys. It's gone, but in the minimum spot. With the bottom of the 7th, game 1 in Philadelphia. Cardinals 1, Phillies nothing. Due up for the Phillies is Ray's Hoskins, first baseman, beyond to the left plate or right plate, number 17. He's 0 for 2. Walker continuing his work. Since the target. And foul ball to right. Looks like a good hit on the plate, and that's 0-1. Reds 3, Pirates 2 in Cincinnati. Citizens, Ohio. And I did hear that we're going to be getting another stupid conference thing from Governor Mike DeWine on the masks, the guidelines again around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Once I don't give a damn. I want this virus to be cleared, and I want it done as soon as possible. But I do know the vaccine has a 92% chance of being effective. But I'm like, get it done and get something going as of right now, so we can actually try to do something. But either way, I did hear we are going to be getting some doses by next month, hopefully. 1-2. 2-2. But like I said, it's good. It's good that we're going to be getting safe as good as we can. The more we stay safe, the more we save lives and can stay alive for sure. And that's a strikeout looking. First out for the Phillies, 6 strikeout by Michael Wacha. Michael Wacha's having a he's actually having a nice time on the mound today for the 22-30 Cardinals. Tremendously. Here comes Corey Dickerson, left fielder, number 31 coming in. He's 0 for 2. Pitched by Wacha. Yankees 7. Padres 4 in New York City. That'd be fly ball to left center field. Makes an easy catch. Second out for the Phillies. Ooh. That'll bring up JT Realmuto. The catcher, number 10, coming in. He's 0 for 2. We fly out and then ground out. Red Sox 5, Indians nothing in Boston. At the bottom, 0-1. I did watch some wrestling yesterday, but I do know Drew McIntyre is now a 2-time WWE champion, defeating Randy Orton in a no disqualification, no countout match, and that would be no holds barred. So, the question is, guys, in the chat, if I'm going to be watching Survivor Series, no. I probably have not. You see, my dad pretty much got rid of WWE Network because of 1 or 2 reasons. And that's a strikeout. And the side is retired. 3 outs in total. We played 7 innings, go to top of the 8th. Game 1 in Philadelphia. Redbirds 1, Phillies nothing. And on the mound for the 28-25 Phillies will be Hector Neris. He's making his 28th game appearance. 0-2 record, 2 saves, 3.42 ERA.
Here's the catcher,
And due up for the Cardinals is Yadier Molina, number 4, the catcher coming in. He struck out and he has popped out. He's 0 for 2. Twins 9, Brewers 5 in Minnesota. The amount of pressure, getting some good runs. The first pitch by Neris.
Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1 at the bottom. Cubs 6, Astros 1 in Houston. I don't know. I don't think my pun's coming in right away since he's been really tired since last couple of days. But he also has a conference call tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I'm off till Thursday. So he has a conference call if he's got a job at Walmart. But I hope he still gets the damn thing. I hope so. At the bottom, 1 and 2. If anybody gets a job interview, but if you're good at something or not good at something, it's all tremendous. And that's the first out for the Cardinals. Second one had 3 hits, 15 strikeouts with 98 in total for the 28-25 Phillies today. This is actually not bad of a tremendous amount. Almost 100 on that. That'll bring up Harrison Bader, center fielder, number 48, in as well. 2 strikeouts, he's 0 for 2. Excuse me. Here's the pitch by Neris. Foul ball to right, 0-1. If any pitcher tries to throw something good, they do it from the stretch. To the right, 0-2.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to
Mike Moran and Jose Alvarez on the ones in the bullpen for the 28-25 Phillies. Comes the 0-2 by Narcissus, or Neris, I would assume. That's strikeout to the right. Second out for the Cardinals. I don't know if any batter was looking to see if one of them would have got something near or something a little more travesty or something. Whatever could have been. Pitch by Neris.
Stepping in now, Michael Wacha.
1-0 at the bottom. And that is the pitcher, Michael Wacha. On the mound for the 22-30 Cardinals. He has 2 pop-outs. He's 0 for 2. If anybody's good, if anybody's on the mound for any baseball team.
The 1-0 is
at the bottom, 1-1.
Strike 1.
That big ground ball center field, picks it up defensively, throws the first easily, and the Sliders were tired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cardinals. We go to bottom of the 8th, game 1 in Philadelphia this morning. Cardinals 1, Phillies nothing. Due up for the Phillies is Andrew McCutcheon, former Pittsburgh Pirate. He's 0 for 2. The pitch by Wacha. We're going to keep his place up top, 0-1. And it's only loves Lincoln's, that's the second. Still lost 3 earlier this week. If you guys are getting anything back yet, but not until I drop a link for it. Hold on. After this pitch, 1-1 by Wacha. Giants 2, Marlins 1, and Miami 1-2. There we go. A little bit of a stat sheet. Nationals 4, Braves 1 Atlanta. Foul ball to home base, 1-2. There you go, guys. You guys can get it anytime you like. Let's drop a channel link and we'll support each other as good as we can. The ground ball center field. If any team desperately needed that, that'd be a single. Single for the Phillies. A little more tremendously without. That's tremendous. Runner at first, nobody out. Pitch by Wacha. And that'd be kind of like pretty much a fly ball to left center field. Runner will hold at first, makes the catch. 1 out for the Phillies.
Number 40 will come on.
Oh, it's a
to
vamp.
hit
Hold on
here
a second.
big spot.
Fan sitting for the 28 and 25 Phillies at this point will be Adam Hazley, batting .217. Zavamp made a good comment. Hold on. That'd be fly ball to left center field. Makes the catch, second out for the Phillies. Holy cow. Hold on, I'll look at it in a second. Runner will hold at first. Yeah, White Sox Leeson did very good last night. Red Sox 7, Indians nothing. Leeson is thus getting crazier and crazier. You're right about that. Becomes decent good. Shortstop, number 2 coming in. He's 1 for 3. Runner at first with 2 outs.
Fastball taken, but that gets
0-1
for a strike.
Rays 12, Jose nothing in Toronto.
It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through.
Up top, 1-1.
Ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
We have White Sox Leeson is one of those 3 games. It's only Spider-Man for the PS5. Up top, 1-2. Baseball is not. Tony Hawk is not. The guys are getting Tony Hawk tonight. That's what I would switch things up a little bit. 1 and 2. The ground ball, center field, picks it up, throws the first easily, and the side is retired. Phillies leave 1. Spreads out, guys. It's the top of the ninth coming in at this point. Game 1 in Philadelphia. Cardinals 1, Phillies nothing.
Mike Morin enters from the pen to
On the mound for the 20-25 Phillies coming in will be Mike Moran. Moran making his 21st game appearance, 1 and 2 record, with 4.19 ERA, and due up for the Cardinals will be Tommy Edman. Great Steeler, number 19. He is 0 for 3. First pitch by Moran. First name is Mike.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That'll be fly ball to right, 0-1. Cubs 6, Astros 2 in Houston. This speed was 106 miles per hour. To right, 1-1. It's actually some good carry and a lot of speed. Has a little more speed to go through. Tremendous. To the left, 1-1.
The fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Matrix, I haven't played Matrix.
He was a 13th round pick during the
I've never played Matrix, to be honest. I mean, I've seen a couple movies. I've only seen like 2. Seen the first one with Keanu Reeves, and I forgot who the other guy is. Forrest Whitaker. I don't know if it's him. It's some black guy. I can't remember. Salvik Bronson, no.
Here now the 2-2.
That'd be fly ball to deep center field. And makes the fanceway makes the catch. 1 out for the Cardinals. Tries to get a little never ending on that shot. Doesn't get much of it. Here comes Con Wong, second baseman. He's 0 for 3 if a pop out in the 6th inning. His speed was 83 miles per hour.
First pitch on its way.
That'd be another fly ball to center field. Gets to the same spot defensively, makes the catch, and that's the second out for the Cardinals. Here comes Paul Goldschmidt, power hitter. First baseman, number 44. 1 for 3 for single in the 4th. That hit speed today, guys, was 82 miles per hour. It's the pitch by Moran.
Here comes the first pitch.
And the upper left, close to the head, 1-0.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
But Tony Hawk is tonight for an hour and 20, so that'll be not bad of the ordeal. At the bottom, 1-1. Yeah, I would figure I would split things up quite a little bit between both of the 2 games. And think I'd switch it up a little bit. That'd be fireball to mid-left center field. Makes the catch with good defense, and the side is retired.
1-2-3 go the Cardinals.
3 up, 3 down for the Redbirds. We got a bottom of the 9th stretch out, guys, from Zombies Group. Cardinals 1, Phillies nothing. Game 1 in Philadelphia.
Now to the plate.
And
Cesar
due up for the
Hernandez.
Phillies
And then what's gone
will be
wrong?
Cesar Hernandez,
Phillies
second
are only
baseman,
3 outs away
number
from being
16.
shut out.
He's 1 for 3 for single his first time. 28 and 25 Phillies. We're gonna get something a little more stressing to go near. Here's the pitch by Walker.
Yeah, I would imagine
So to survive at the end.
from watching in the stands
Foul
in
ball to
this
right, 0-1.
Tried to pull
To
that
left,
one back, but he
0-2.
couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now.
Oh my goodness. No balls, 2 strikes right now, guys.
Now the pitch.
Giants 2, Marlins 1, and Miami.
And
1 and 2.
misses with a fastball.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use.
One of them
effectively
says
lately.
inside of
Set up the
energy,
inside
doesn't
and
get
him out with pitches away.
less safe.
Hard hit towards center.
That'd be ground ball center field.
It's a base hit. And
Picks
just
it up,
like
and
that,
that's a single.
potential tying run is aboard
That's a
here to
single for
start
the Phillies.
home half of the ninth.
Up next for Philadelphia,
Coming off the stretch.
the right fielder.
Striding into the box. Bryce
Is there be a pinch hitter coming in? That's Bryce Harper. There'll be a pinch hitter. It will be, here comes the manager for the 22 and 30 Cardinals coming up to the mound.
And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here
And it'll be
tonight.
it for Michael Walker.
So he'll depart with
Michael
the lead
Walker
and a
had a
chance
good
to be the winner,
performance.
but he is
I think he
responsible
had
for the
not bad of
tying run
a
at first.
good performance for sure. After we had to throw a single between any team.
Andrew Miller takes the ball
And on the
here
mound
to
for the
center with
22 and 30
first and
Cardinals
nobody
coming
out.
in.
Number 21.
To the mound is Andrew Miller. Miller making his 14th start today. 1-1 record, 1.04 ERA, and 40 strikeouts. Yankees 13, Padres 5. Runner at first, nobody out.
He's ready.
Pitch
Here's the
coming
first
up.
offering. Just
Foul
able
ball to
get a
home
piece
base,
of that for
1-1.
strike one.
Orioles 3, Tigers 1, and Baltimore.
Here comes the 0-1.
At the bottom,
A little jumpy
0-2.
there as he swings through the fastball.
Sly's gonna get a good peek at it, but he can't get there softly. 1-2.
Looking to find that
Red Sox
outside
7.
corner, but he couldn't quite
Indians
get it there.
nothing
It's
in
1-2.
Boston.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone.
Rays
but at the very
12,
least,
Blue
it
Jays
gives the
nothing
catcher
in
something
Tampa.
good to throw if the man on first is on
1-2.
the move.
2-2.
Slider across that time, laid off
White
for a
Sox
ball.
3, Royals 2, and Chicago 2-2.
And they work in
3-2.
the outer half here, but that one's wide for
Up next is Race
ball
Hoskins,
Time
batting
to focus
257.
here. This
He's
game
on
is
deck.
way too close to be walking, guys, so
That's a
see if you can
3-2.
make him swing the
Swing
bat
and a
on this
miss.
pitch.
Swing and a miss.
First
as he
out
ran
for the
fastball
Phillies.
Right by him for the first out.
Really important.
Holy
time for a
cow.
strikeout there, guys. Tying run
Any
first,
pitcher
so
means
a
business on a baseball team, guys, whether it's
And now with one out, it
somebody in
becomes
the
a lot more
bullpen
difficult to
or
manufacture
somebody
that
coming
run.
in as a starter. Here comes Race Hoskins, number 17, first baseman. He struck out in 7th, he's 0 for 1. 0 for 3, excuse me.
Yeah, Matty, he needs to clean it
Runner
up.
at
He's
first
already
with
got
1
that
out.
trick to
Runner
push the
looking to
runner
steal
into the
second, he does.
Meanwhile, here, the throw down to
First to second, that's Cesar Hernandez, fourth stolen base.
90 feet
For the
is a big
28
deal
and
when you're
25
talking about a
Phillies.
one-run game, so that's a
Oh,
little
wow.
risky, but hey, sometimes
Runner
you
at
have to
second,
get
1 out.
aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
snap throw from the
Runner
catcher.
hold at second, and that's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes.
Hernandez leads off second with one
Nas
gone in
his
the
head.
inning.
And that's foul, that's
It
0-2.
wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get
And that's
that
1
ball
and
a
2.
little bit
1 ball,
further
2
down.
strikes
Maybe
at the
even
moment, guys.
potentially bounce the next one.
Same spot again,
1-2.
1-2.
Hit
A big
sharply
ground
on
ball
the
to
ground.
second. Picks it up defensively, throws the first, and that's out number 2 for the Phillies.
Final out. Digging in.
Phillies are down to their final out.
Go with things at the plate for him so far, but his guys
As I
are
normally
looking
say,
for him to
guys,
change that
last
right
chance for
here.
the Phillies is Corey Dickerson, left fielder. Number 31. He's flown out in 7th. He's 0 for 3. 28-25 Phillies. We're going to get something very explosive. Something very good at this time. The pitch by Miller.
To hold the lead, here's the delivery. Now
And that'll be a
swing
fly
and
ball to left
fly
center
ball.
field, and I think it'll
this
do it.
should do it.
Makes the
And
catch
they'll make
defensively,
catcher to end it,
and the Cardinals
have
take game 1 in Philadelphia. The Cardinals are now 23-30. And that's a 1-0 game over the Phillies, are 28-26, guys. Wow.
That 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final.
So that's 1 run only by the 23-30 Cardinals today. It's actually tremendous. And I think it's pretty much a very, very understanding performance between any baseball team. But if it's 1-0, 2-0, or 3-0, it's like any team is fine to strive for a chance. Alright, in game 1 in Philadelphia, when I took the game, game 1 in Philadelphia, the 23-30 Cardinals had Partizan was 1 for 3 for solo shot, which made the difference. Paul Goldschmidt had a strikeout, was 1 for 4. Cohen Wong was 0 for 4 with a strikeout. West Arizona had 2 strikeouts, but managed to get one of the 3 hits. For the 28-26 Phillies, in game 1 in Philadelphia, sadly, Cesar Hernandez didn't have a bad performance. He had 2 for 4. Andrew McCutcheon, former Pittsburgh Pirate, was 1 for 3. Bryce Harper and Gene Segura both had strikeouts, and they were both 1 for 4 from a different rescue. Cardinals are up to 23-30, taking game 1 in Philadelphia over the Phillies at 28-26. In Philadelphia, 1-0, 3 hits, no errors, 5 hits, and no errors. Which any solo shot makes a good difference to win. I'm going to simulate that real quick. As far as the other teams go, we'll get to that in just a moment. You guys can follow anybody you guys would like. As long as you know what you're doing. Hit that red support button, hit that like button.
The St. Louis Cardinals,
and knowing what you guys really need to do to promote your channel. It's pretty much a tremendous thing to do. I really want to double check real quick.
The Minnesota Twins swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they stomped the Brewers.
Okay, I think we should be fine. Okay, guys, as far as the other teams go, we've got some good heated games so far today. We've got the Yankees winning by 8 runs, going up to 33-22. Set a good game with the Padres, the 34-21 by 8 runs in New York City. Final score 13-5 by 8 runs, 17 hits with 0 errors, 7 hits and no errors. Hale was 5th win. Tremendous win between any pitcher on the mound. Yes, Hale was on the mound for the 33-22 Yankees. Paddock was on the mound for the 34-21 Padres of the season. About Salmon, the fireballer, had his 8th save. The Reds won by 1 after 33-22 over the Padres to 22-31 in Cincinnati by 1 run. Final score 3-2, 4 hits, 0 errors, 7 hits and no errors. Squafney was 6th win. Garrett 17th save. And the bounce. Orioles make a little solid work by 2 runs. Up to 29-28 over the Tigers of 15-40 in Baltimore. 3-1, 12 hits, no errors, 9 hits, no errors. Wasilewski? I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. Got a 2nd win. Bleev 16th save. The Red Sox get a blowout victory up to 35-21. Over the Indians, the 31-23 of the season in Boston. Final score is 7-0 shutout. 11 hits, no errors. 6 hits and 1 error today. Chris Sale's 6th win. The Rays also make a splash blowout statement. Up to 31-23. Over the Blue Jays, the 20-35 in Tampa. Blowout victory, final score 12-0 Rays, 11 hits, 2 errors, 7 hits, and no errors. Torino's 6th win. I really want, except one of them is not clicked. Okay. Giants win by 1, up to 15-39. Over the Marlins at 20-33 in Miami. Instead of that is Florida. Final score 2-1, 6 hits, no errors, 4 hits, 1 error. Rodriguez's 4th win. Smith with 6th save together. Planning or unplanning, so. I don't know if my pun's coming in the chat. I think she's too tired to come in. After the Manitourian got to her last night. The Nationals won by 3. The Colts won up to 33-22. Over the Braves at 29-27 in Atlanta by 3 runs. Final score 4-1. 9 hits, no errors, 8 hits, and 1 error. No errors, excuse me. What's up, Devin? How you doing today, sir? Good morning. Just letting you know I'm in class on Google Meet. So sorry for slow response. It's okay, buddy. But how are you this morning? Welcome to the chat. Leon did recently come in earlier today, but he said he was going to have some breakfast, but I haven't seen him back afterwards. But let me know. Ross the 3rd win. Doolittle's 13th save. Royals win by 1 with a total of 11 innings between any team, up to 26-28, excuse me. By 1 over the White Sox to 32-24 in Chicago. By 1 run of 11 innings, final score 5-4, 11 hits, 1 error, 12 hits, and no errors. Kenny of a 2nd win. Barlow of his very first save. Devin says good and tired and confused. One of my best friends blocked me for no reason other than that good. Oh wow. Okay, let me ask you this, buddy. I have to tell you this right now. Who the hell blocked you? And was there anybody that blocked you for any certain reason? Or did they not have any reason whatsoever why they pretty much did it to you? I mean, I usually don't get blocked a whole lot between Facebook, Discord, or Twitter. Nobody disrespects me, you know, even though I've got 2 dislikes or 52 dislikes in the past. But, you know, everybody has any tremendous opinion for it. But it's all good. Twins won by 7. Up to 27-27 over the Brewers to 25-31 of the season in Minnesota. Final score, guys, 12-5. 15 hits, no errors. 15 hits, 2 errors, 7 hits, and no error. Perez was 5th win. It was one of my friends that blocked me because they said hi, I said hi. Because it was late, and they said, okay, fine then. Well, one of them, I mean, if one of them was going to block your ass, maybe one of them would have done it sarcastically or something. Or one of them didn't mean that. One of them didn't mean what one of you guys were trying to say. But I mean, no one shouldn't have to block anybody as long as if somebody's upset at something. Like if somebody's upset at you, they're just doing it just to be a little bit funny or just trying to joke with you. I mean, I've had that for a long time. Anybody that's trying to joke with me is king. I nearly take it seriously, but I don't take it not much of a joke, you know. But most of us normally have a different understanding point of how that really is going. Well, what do you say? What do you say, Devin? I mean, most of us get our different meanings. Cubs win by 4 with a good high stake, up to 33-21. Over the Astros at 36-20 in Houston. Final score by 4 runs, 6-2. 8 hits, no errors. 9 hits with 0 errors. Your Dodgers was 4th win. You can only block someone if they're being that or being actually mean. Or being a disrespecting bastard. That's the important thing too. If people are trying to get themselves into trouble, it's on them. You know, it's on them, not ours to begin with. It's like if they're doing something bad, you block them for whatever reason. Why they're doing it to somebody else and doing it to you, more importantly. I mean, I don't know why one of them blocked you, but I'm pretty sure they would have done. Maybe one of them to already understand. Now you said hi, and making sure the other one would have said continues to make a comment and start being nice about it. you know. But everybody's entitled to their good opinion. D-backs win by 3 runs, up to 25-30 over the Rockies to 25-30 in Colorado. Between the only scores run, final score 3-0 shutout, 6 hits, 1 error, 5 hits with 0 errors. Walker was 5th win, Avery Bradley was 15th save overall. Astros win a close victory, getting a 30th win by 1 run today, up to 30-25 over the Athletics at 26-31 in Oakland. Final score of that by 9 innings. Other than that, I'm doing good. How are you? I'm a little bit tired, but work was good yesterday. Work was good. But Devin, like I said, you're pretty much almost correct. You're nearly correct. They're using I should get Call of Duty Cold War after I get the PS5, correct? I mean, the other 4 are going to stay, which is Spider-Man Miles Morales, Crash 4, White Sox Legion, and Tsushima. On every Saturday and Sundays, correct? I mean, I do know White Sox Legion, you guys are getting a new episode tomorrow night. I think I might do it over an hour and a half. And I remember you recalling that, I'm going to be getting a lot of views if I get it. Well, we'll see. I'm still having some time to think about it. I haven't gone to top seed yet. It'll be later this week. Hopefully by then. 7-6. 14 hits, no errors. 12 hits, and no errors. Canning was 4th win. Robles was 14th save today. The Mariners win by 2 runs after 9 innings. Up to 27-30. Over the Rangers to 22-31 in Seattle. Final score of that by 2 runs, 8-6. 9 hits, 1 error, 11 hits, and no errors. Adams was very 3rd win. But you're right about that, Devin, from what we talked about last night. I think I'll be getting some great views between multi and campaign. I mean, campaign, I've heard campaign is okay. For the campaign, it's not bad. I've heard the multiplayer is always really fun. It's actually really fun between the modes that I've enjoyed throughout the years, and those modes that I've enjoyed in the past and present was there was a couple of them: Team Deathmatch, Free For All, and Kill Confirmed. And out of those 2, I would have to go with Kill Confirmed and Team Deathmatch. Team Deathmatch is pretty good. That I'll pretty much go with. Free For All, the odds of winning the Free For All, I've actually only won once or twice in the Call of Duty career, as far as I can see. And the Dodgers winning by 1. Went 9 innings up to 32-23 over the Mets, Go-Go Mets, to 26-29. And Los Angeles, California, by 1 run after 9 innings with 5-4 victory. 12 hits, 2 errors, 6 hits, and 1 error. Kelly 4-0. Jansen was 20th save. So I don't know when baseball is going to be next, guys. I think baseball is going to be done after I get the PS5 between... Devin, do we have a specific date of when the PS5s are coming back? Are we looking at Thursday or Friday? Most of us would like to really know when the PS5s are coming back. I mean, between stores, by example, GameStop, Walmart. I mean, the only few most of us can really know is Target, Walmart, GameStop, and Best Buy. I looked at Walmart, and basically they don't have any in stock right now. But are we thinking? I mean, do you think it'll be at the end of the week? It's gonna be like this until July. Yeah, that's right. That's true. But they'll have PS5s ready to go before the end of this month, correct, Devin? Correct? As the 22, 23, and 30 Cardinals have won 2 games, we're going to make it 3 in a row. But if I still get the PS5, as I really am, I'm still going to walk out the son of a bitch and upset the top seed. By the time it goes to GameStop, Walmart, and Best Buy. And yeah, you're right about that. So it all depends. That's a 23-30 Cardinals. I'll try to make it 3 wins in a row next time. I don't know if it's going to be later this week. I mean, if I get to PS5, this game will be done. The series will be done, and so will Tony Hawk. As there will be Game 2 in Philadelphia. 23-30 Cardinals. We can make it 3 wins in a row. Taking on the 28-26 Philadelphia Phillies. On the mound next time for the 23-30 Cardinals will be Adam Wainwright. Has a 2-5 win-loss record, 71 strikeouts, of 1.76 ERA. And on the mound for the 28-26 Phillies will be Vince Velasquez. 4-3 win-loss record, 59 strikeouts, has a 4.37 ERA. So as the other teams go, we'll make this quick. 22-31 Pirates take on 33-22 Reds and Cincinnati. Chris Archer, 5-1, 2.42 ERA versus Trevor Bauer with a 1.82 ERA. Another good one to match up. 34-21 Padres take on 33-22 Yankees in New York City. This will be a good matchup. Red Sox 5-3, 2.39 ERA versus Savinio with a 3.67 ERA. 26-31 Athletics hosting 30-25 Angels in Oakland. Haney 5-5, 3.65 ERA versus Megden with a 4.15 ERA. 27-30 Mariners taking on 22-31 Rangers in Seattle. As we speak, Allard 2-4, 5.11 ERA versus Hernandez with 4.69 ERA. Eagles earned run average, especially not Amesbury, Mass. My point, I already see a couple comments already today, guys. I don't think she's coming in today. Well, I might be wrong. It all depends. 15-40 Tigers take on 29-28 Orioles in Baltimore. Matthew Boyd, or Matt Boyd, you guys can call it, 3-4, 2.77 ERA versus Cobb, 3.79 ERA. 35-21 Red Sox hosting 21. Wait a minute. Hold on a second, I want to look at this real quick. But it was saying, Devin, I'm sorry. In Boston, Danny Salazar 4-2 for 3.26 ERA versus David Price for 3.28 ERA. 31-23 Rays hosting 20-35 Blue Jays in Tampa. Borutsky 4-6, 4.33 ERA versus Snell with 3.92 ERA. Which any numbers are pretty much even, but if it's between 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9, those odds are only tremendous. Between odds between 2, 4, 6, 8, and 0, those are the evens on that. 20-33 Marlins hosting 15-39 Giants in Miami. So far, next time. Suez 2-5, 5.24 ERA versus Hernandez with 3.88 ERA. 29-27 Braves hosting 33-22 Nationals in Atlanta, Georgia. Stated that as Georgia. Max Scherzer 4-2, 2.72 ERA versus Turan, 2.69 ERA. 32-24 White Sox hosting 26-28 Royals in Chicago. Feldmeyer 0-2 for 5.00 ERA versus Rodon for 5.74 ERA. Another good matchup too. 36 and 20 Astros take on 33 and 21 Cubs in Houston. Cole Hamels 4 and 4 with a 4.18 ERA versus Dustin Verlander with a 4.00 ERA. 25 and 30 D-backs take on 25 and 30 Rockies in Colorado. Ray 4 and 3 with 3.09 ERA versus Gray with 3.63 ERA between earned run average. And the 26 and 29 Mets take on 32 and 23 Dodgers in Los Angeles. Jared DeGrom is on the mound for the 26 and 29 Mets. For next time, 4 and 4, 3.60 ERA, and on the mound for the 32 and 23, one of the greatest pitchers of all time. For the 32 and 23 Dodgers is Clayton Kershaw with a 4 and 3, 2.08 ERA. And that's gonna be a wrap right there. We're gonna do standings real quick. So we're gonna start with the National League Central real quick. One win. The shutout for the 33 and 21 Cubs. Ahead a half game towards the 33 and 22 Reds. One loss for the 25 and 31 Brewers. 2 wins in a row for the 23 and 30 Cardinals. Ahead by 1 game with 6 losses in a row for the 22. That's my lover. Well, I'm gonna wrap things up in just a second. But are you gonna be in tonight? While I do an hour and 20 on Tony Hawk, Devin. So most of us continue to talk a little, some extra business going into the PS5 this week. Going forward. Well, what time? Well, my ass has been up since 5:30 or 5:45. I'll probably doing. Oh, it's 10 for you. 9:10. 9:10 this morning for me. I'll probably start around 6:30, 6:40. Why? I mean, I've been thinking between those 2 times, but it all depends. For the National League West, 2 losses for the 34 and 21 San Diego Padres, as ahead by 2 games over the 1 win for the 32 and 23 Dodgers. 4 consecutive wins for the 25 and 30 Diamondbacks. But West is actually 8 and 10 of the last 10, 8 and 2 of the last 10 games. Actually 6 and 4 in the last 10 games, excuse me. Between 60 to 40%. 40 to 60. 3 losses in a row for the 25 and 30 Rockies. Between even that amount. And 9.5 games for the 15 and 39 Giants, getting 1 win as well in National League West. And in the American League East, 1 win for the 35 and 21 Red Sox. Ahead by 1.5 game, 2 wins in a row with 33 and 22 Yankees. 1 win for the 31 and 23 Rays. 3 wins in a row for the 29 and 28 Orioles. Between any baseball team that's little above average can try to recover and win a couple games in a row and try to get something to expect that's good and has a good summary. 1 loss for the 20 and 35 Blue Jays. 1 loss in a row each. 1 for the 32 and 24 White Sox. 31 and 23 Indians. 1 win each for the 27 and 27 Twins. And the 26 and 28 Royals. 3 losses, sadly, for the 15 and 40 Detroit Tigers. 20 other structure between the standings for it. In the American League West, 1 loss for the. Well, I'll be on tonight, but I'm sorry if I'm late. It's okay, buddy. I forgive you. But yeah, we're gonna continue to talk about some extra business going into that PS5 later this week. I mean, if I were to take a tremendous guess, I'm hoping, I mean, do you think it could be Thursday, Friday, or Saturday? I mean, I'm off till Thursday, then I'm off till Saturday. I mean, it could be one of those dates, but we'll see. I really am not 100% sure. But it all depends. But I'm going to wrap things up for this morning, guys. I'll tell you what's going to happen tonight. Hold on. Don't move. Alrighty, guys, that's going to be a wrap for me this morning. You guys will have an hour and 20 on Tony Hawk tonight, and then tomorrow on Wednesday. I mean, if it comes down to it, what am my PS going to try this coming weekend? Do you think it'll be good enough besides 45%? For Sir Devin. I mean, we'll see what happens. As far as tomorrow, Tony Hawk for an hour and 20, and then possibly an hour and 40 or an hour and a half on Watch Dogs Legion. So that's going to be the setup for tomorrow. Tony Hawk's an hour and 20 tonight. I'm going to start 6:30 or 6:40 between those two. Do an hour and 20 from there. If you guys want to catch the feature, I would say 64% chance. And do you think I can still get the job done by later this week? Correct, Evan? I mean, you guys think in the chat I have a tremendous good chance I can walk out the top seed. I mean, I'm hoping I still do. Because the only games that are still coming into play will be Spider-Man Miles Morales, Watch Dogs Legion, Crash 4, and Ghost of Tsushima, depending if I get either Assassin's Creed Valhalla, as I still like Assassin's Creed, Demon Souls, or get Call of Duty Cold War, as you mentioned last night. If you guys want to catch any of the rest of baseball, if the PS5 doesn't come in hand later this week, hit that red support button, hit that like button. If you guys are new or not new in the chat, as Devin and I go way back, since day one, tremendously. If you guys have a Twitter, you guys can send me out, tweet me out, leave a good comment. You guys can share your first and last name information on Discord. I'm not that hard to find. And as far as Discord goes, I tried searching. I think I'm going to try to do it tonight, possibly. Since how many of you guys will be coming in tonight? And Watch Dogs Legion was very good last night. Guys are getting a new episode tomorrow. Either tomorrow morning or tomorrow night. So we can actually work something out. Same time, same channel. You guys can say hello, send me a friend request on Discord. Where we also watch our videos in full. Like them, share them, tweet them out, comment on videos. Never ask for support back. You get one dislike, that's okay. But if you guys also want to vote for the idol, post your voting after this episode is over in the chat. You guys can vote 11 to 29, greatest 7 to 13 outside the description. And we're going to actually work something out to it. If you guys have any other questions, if not, let me know. I will be back tonight for an hour and 20 on Tony Hawk. New episode of Tony Hawk tonight for every Tuesdays and Wednesdays for now. Until I get the PS5, same time, same channel. But other than that, guys, I'm going to get the hell out of here. I want to say thank you all, my good old friend Devin, for stopping by. Keep up good work. I'll see you tonight for an hour and 20. Thank you, Leon, if you would have came back in. At least somebody needs to have some good breakfast. Or cook somebody breakfast. Thank you, MC, for coming in, and thank you, Bad Boy, for coming in. I'll see you guys tonight for an hour and 20 on Tony Hawk. Same time, same channel. Be good to one another, be kind, and love one another. You too, buddy. By the time I get the PS5 later this week, you guys are going to be seeing some great content out of that set, which it won't be a problem. But until next time, this is Zadie. Have a good night. Have a good morning. Tony Hawk an hour and 20 tonight. Same time, same channel. Keep up the good work, and I'll see you in the next one.